This is my letter to Idyllwild, and to everyone who lived in it, but it is a way to also release what's been sitting heavy in my heart for these past 4 years. I don't feel like I could fully close this chapter of my life without expressing all of this. I hope that when I look back at this letter years from now, I'll understand things I can't fully understand now. I hope I'll see things differently. Clearer, maybe. Wiser. I've always been drawn to tangible, nostalgic things, and this might be my most personal one. 4 years ago, I set out on a crazy journey to the San Bernardino Mountains in California, searching for something simple. A place to stay while the chaos of COVID passed. It was 2021. The world felt upside down. I felt upside down. Everything felt upside down. My brother had just gotten into college, and my mom, worried that I was spending too much time alone, decided to send me with him. We needed to find a school that was nearby and that had theater, so that's when we found Idyllwild Arts. I don't remember much about what I felt before going, but I remember arriving nervous, curious, free, shy. It's hard to describe that feeling, like I was stepping into a world I didn't yet know how to understand. Now, nearly 4 years later, it's time to say goodbye. And honestly, I don't know how. There are too many memories, too many feelings, so I'll take it one step at a time. First, my family. My mom, Sandrine. You are my home. You gave everything to raise me, shaped me. You believed in me even when I didn't. You let go of both of your sons at once after 18 years of having us by your side. I don't think I'll ever be able to imagine that pain. Yet somehow you did it with love, strength, and grace. Mom, you are and will always be my greatest inspiration. My dad, Eric, thank you for always doing your best. Even from afar, even in tough times, your support never disappeared. I love you more than words can say. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. To have two parents who taught me what it means to be human, to love, to stumble, to live, that's a blessing I'll carry with me forever, so thank you. Idyllwild is hard to describe, especially after a year like this, but I know one thing, it changed me. I made mistakes, I grew, I loved, I cried, I embraced, I shouted, I learned. I tried to take every opportunity I could. I acted, directed, wrote, filmed, designed, created a club. I experimented. Idyllwild gave me the chance to explore my passions and discover what I want to pursue in life, not just as an artist, but as a person. The faculty here is something special. Supportive, open-minded, and unafraid of challenges. Bonnie and Todd Carpenter. Thank you. You stood by me, you believed in me even when I pushed back. You became mentors and I'll carry your wisdom with me. Andy Moss. Though you didn't witness the full arc of my journey here, you've been a steady inspiration. I don't think you'll ever understand the importance that you had in my journey there. Idyllwild is a place of extremes. One day you're painting with friends under the sun or lying on the ground watching a shooting star. The next you're overwhelmed, isolated, unsure how to keep going. I went through all of it. And I'll never forget the memories, the walks through campus, the small moments of connection, the nights I felt like the world might make sense after all. But I'll also remember the tears, the mistakes, the loneliness. Especially this last year, it was a roller coaster of emotion and growth. But if Idyllwild taught me one thing above all else, it's this: the power of listening. I was surrounded by people from every background you can imagine, all drawn here by the same thing: the transformative power of art and storytelling. And through that I learned that peace doesn't come from agreement, it comes from respect, from embracing difference, from choosing empathy over control. In a world where leaders use culture and religion as weapons, trying to prove superiority through division, we must remember that our differences are not threats. They're gifts. We don't need to agree to live in peace. We don't need to think the same to live in peace, but we do need to learn how to sit with each other's truths, to respect, to share, to be open. That's how we make space for real change. This past year, I often felt like I didn't belong. Despite the kindness around me, I struggled to feel understood. And I now realize that struggle shaped me. It revealed who I want to be and what I want to do with the time I have in this life. Imperfection is not weakness, it's beauty. Like kintsugi, the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery with gold. Our cracks are not things to hide, but to highlight. We shouldn't strive to be perfect, we should strive to be real. But then again, our world is quick to judge. We've grown so used to measuring each other against impossible standards, we forget to communicate deeply, to ask hard questions, to show up with honesty, to have difficult conversations. We hide what's vulnerable. We perform instead of connect. And in that performance, we lose our truth. We lose ourselves. So let's stay truthful to ourselves and to others. These are the reflections this year gave me, and if you don't agree with my views, that's okay. All I ask is that you try to listen, that you open your mind to have different ways of seeing, and if you feel something, say something. Let's talk, let's have those difficult conversations, let's grow together. There is no right way to live, only a shared responsibility to understand one another. Idyllwild, thank you for everything. For the memories, the lessons, the love, the hardship. Thank you for shaping me, for breaking me open and teaching me how to rebuild with grace. Friends, thank you for being with me. Thank you for enduring me and being by my side. This place has allowed me to create the most beautiful connections with people who will always be able to count on me, even from afar. I know we'll always be together. I'll miss you all. You showed me that strength isn't about having it all figured out, it's about being brave enough to fall apart and still choosing to stand up again and again. This place taught me that art is not just what we create, it's how we survive. It's how we connect, it's how we say to each other, this is who I am. This is what I feel. Maybe you feel it too. I leave not with certainty, but maybe with better questions and a deeper hunger to understand the world and the people in it. I hope we can help shape a world that gives more opportunities, that make people be seen. Because at the end of the day, it's not about being perfect or right or wrong. It's about being real. And if there's one message I want to leave behind, it's this. Before you judge, ask me about my childhood, and I will ask you about yours. That's where empathy begins. That's where change begins. And maybe that's where we truly begin to know each other. My promise to you is that I will do my best to stay integral and to stay empathetic. I will take those memories and lessons and carry them with me forever. Thank you for everything. I will miss our Mayor Max. I will miss the stars. I will miss the countless beautiful animals that shared our space with us. I will miss the sunset. I will miss your humbling nature. I will miss spending hours and hours in Bowman or in Rush working on different projects. I hope to see you again one day, but until then, goodbye.